And now a word from my sponsor.
Hey, stop! Why? I just don't get it. I always catch you fuckers watching this sick shit. This is sickening.
The promo code for that is NightCop35. All right. We're ready. Let's go. Here we go.
On September 4th, 2023, at around 1:11 p.m., deputies from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department East Station responded to a report of an armed suspect in Los Angeles, California.
Show me your fucking ass now! Show me your ass! Stop right there! Stop right there now!
And I'm seeing double. Two gray
According to
cars
the
saying
911
exactly
call,
the
A
same.
man had entered a gas station, grabbed several items, then pulled a handgun from his backpack and held it in plain view as he fled the scene. The alarming nature of the report prompted an immediate law enforcement response.
Fucking ass now! Show me your fucking ass now! Show me your hands! Show me your fucking ass now! Show me your hands! Stop right there!
The suspect was later identified as 32-year-old Eduardo, a resident of Commerce. The incident remains under investigation.
Correction, ladies and gentlemen. He's a resident of Mexico. He happens to be here illegally. Eduardo. Yeah. Him and Jose both need to take their ass back across the border. They're using up our resources like law enforcement and medical and food stamps and so on.
As deputies continue working to gather more information and determine his whereabouts.
Keep your hands where I can see them now! Let me see your hands! Don't move! Don't move!
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
A high-stakes
This
pursuit
bumper
erupted
cars.
after officers observed a yellow Dodge Challenger recklessly weaving through traffic, failing to signal lane changes and repeatedly crossing double yellow lines.
I only have 33% on my
When
BS. What
police
is a
initiated the stop,
BST?
The driver refused to comply.
What's a BST?
Accelerating away and sparking a dangerous
Is that like a
chase.
BLT,
Officers executed
but with
2 pit
sausage
maneuvers
instead
during the
of
pursuit,
lettuce?
eventually forcing
I
the
don't
vehicle to a
know.
halt after it slammed into a store sign.
Bacon, sausage, and tomato. That don't even sound good, man. I'll stick with the BLT. It's a badass Charger. I don't like the color.
The suspect abandoned the car and fled on foot, clutching a backpack later found to contain marijuana and promethazine. Authorities also seized $3,720 in cash and additional illegal
Ladies and gentlemen, can I do it? Is it okay if I do it? I got to do it. I want to do it. Okay?
Gun! Gun! Drop down to the ground now! Drop down!
Yeah, hi. I just had a car stolen from.
You know, in my 17-year law enforcement career, I'm going to tell you something. Not once, ever, not once did I use my flashlight outside during the day. Because I came on duty at 6 p.m. and during the summer and spring, it wouldn't get dark till like 9 o'clock. I didn't use my flashlight outside. But obviously these, baby Hueys find it necessary to use their flashlight on their guns so they can see the target more clearly, I reckon. And I'm just guessing. Can we bring back common sense, please? And don't even say, oh no, that's just part of the, no. You push a little button and it comes, you slide it right off. You don't need it until you need it. Then you slide it on at night, so you have it, right? During the day, you can it just slides right off.
Yeah, hi. I just had a car stolen from us.
Newark, California,
Point blank.
Thursday, April 13th,
No, he just took
2023.
off my.
In a
he
tense
threatened
encounter
my
on
knife-
Cedar
my
Boulevard,
son with a knife,
officers
and he
from the
took off
Newark
with the
Police
car.
Department, supported by Fremont Police, responded to an officer-involved shooting during an attempted arrest. Authorities say that as officers approached the suspect, they observed what appeared to be a firearm in his waistband. Despite multiple commands to surrender, the suspect pulled out the weapon, prompting officers to open fire in self-defense.
Get out of the car now! Hands up! Hands up! Hey! Hey! One at a time. Keep your hands up.
Come to me. Hey, do not f***ing move.
Drop what's in your hands. Let go.
Stay right there. Stay right there.
Driver, keep your hands up.
Immediately following the shooting, officers administered first aid and called for medical assistance. Despite their efforts, the suspect tragically died from his injuries at the scene.
Money hold. You take control of the driver here. We're just gonna hold. Nobody else talk.
Copy. Driver, step out of the vehicle with your hands in the air. Driver.
Okay, go ahead on over here.
Turn around, turn around. Good, good. Drop down to the ground now. Drop down.
Hands up.
Hands!
Hands.
I got the gun, I got the gun, I got the gun. I got the gun.
Hold.
I got the gun.
Medical code 3.
Turn around, turn around. Good, good.
Drop down.
Nope.
Ground
Drop down.
Drop
Hey!
Good. Drop down to the ground now.
Down.
Drop down.
Let me analyze that real quick. I don't think that was a good shoot. I really don't. I want you to watch the guy. He's complying. Okay? His back is to the officers. Then they blur it out. I understand why, but they blur it out. But why with this guy with his back turned, knowing he was sitting in the driver's seat, he can see there's like 5 guns pointed at him. Why would he turn his back to the guns and then go for his gun and turn around to shoot? I don't think this is a good shoot. I really don't. I think the guy was complying. I think the adrenaline took over on these officers. He probably went to get the gun to drop the gun with his back turned. It's got to be a threat, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody can be holding a gun and I cannot shoot him. He can be like this, holding it down, ready to shoot. But until he brings it up, I can't shoot him. He's not a threat at that moment. And I think this was a fucked up shoot. I think their adrenaline took over and they reacted stupidly. Hey, is stupidly, Miss T-Gun, is stupidly a word? Ask Mr. Webster. Did I just make up a new word?
Good. Drop down.
Nope.
Ground
Drop down.
Watch, see? No.
Good.
Very, very bad shoot, ladies and gentlemen. That's bullshit. The guy was complying. And I know exactly how every officer standing there feels. Been there. I've been there many times. But you gotta breathe. You gotta control your adrenaline. And it's not easy in the beginning. It takes a while. It took me about 5 years out there on the streets and to learn how to control, because you don't get in these situations every second while you're on duty. So you got to learn how to control it, or it will get you in trouble.
Drop down to the ground now. Drop down.
Okay, stupidly. Good.
A second individual,
Miss Tegan, I just wanted to make sure I didn't sound like some freaking redbilly. You know, a little mixture between redneck and hillbilly. Stupidly. What does that mean? I don't know.
also involved in the incident, was taken to a nearby hospital for minor injuries and was later released.
Bad
The
shoot.
situation remains
Very
under
bad shoot.
investigation
Yeah.
as law enforcement works to understand the full sequence of events leading to the deadly confrontation.
I don't need an investigation. One look at the video tells me, what the f- were you guys thinking? He was not a threat with his back turned. You think he's going to do some Lone Ranger shit and go like this? Seriously, it's a bad shoot. Yeah, but Trooper, that's what happens when you have too many people there talking, giving commands. One was saying, get down on your knees. The other one was saying, drop it. At the same time, one person gives the commands in any situation. But these fucktards with badges don't understand that nowadays. They don't use God-gifted common sense. One person gives commands. So you had one person say, get on the ground, get on your knees, and the other one said, drop it. So that's why I think he was reaching to drop the gun. It was in his little pocket of his hoodie. But I could be wrong. I'm only analyzing. I wasn't at the scene.
Union City, California, January 31st, 2020. At approximately 6:48 p.m.,
See, people like this should just be shot on scene. They're at a store called Ulta. These thieving pieces of shit. They make all of our prices go up. They're a danger to society. I just think they should be shot on sight. Even Trump agrees with that. When they were all rushing in, stealing, Trump said they should get a bullet in the back on the way out.
Fremont police responded to a robbery in progress at a Sephora store in Union City.
Oh, it's a Fiora, not a Ulta. Kind of looks like an Ulta.
Employees reported that 3 suspects entered.
Imagine that. Is anybody surprised? That figures.
Filled trash bags with about $119,000 worth of merchandise and fled the scene in a black sedan. Within moments, Fremont officers located the suspect vehicle traveling northbound on Interstate 880. Ignoring police commands, the suspects accelerated at high speeds, evading capture by driving with their lights off. A pursuit was initiated as officers worked to intercept the fleeing vehicle.
Shoot him! Shoot him! Ha ha! Now what, Buckwheat? What you gonna do, Kunta Kinte? You piece of shit! Fucking pieces of shit. The steering wheel has engine revs. What? Now, see, they can open fire once he moves that vehicle and hit the patrol unit. He's using that vehicle as a weapon, as a deadly weapon. And if any officers are outside of their patrol units and he's moving that vehicle anywhere near them or towards them, they can open fire.
The suspect's flight came to an abrupt end.
Menaces
Drove
to
the vehicle
society.
into the front yard of a residence on Boral
Menace
Street,
to
narrowly missing the
society.
home. With no
Absolutely.
escape route, officers from both Fremont and Union City police departments quickly executed a high-risk traffic stop, apprehending the suspects and bringing the dangerous pursuit to a close.
Put the car in park now! Put the car in park now!
Now, see, here's what I want you to realize. You saw where he was, right? He's in somebody's yard, tearing up their bushes. He went over their bushes and all that. When the wrecker comes and gets this vehicle and they tow it away, that homeowner doesn't get any restitution. It isn't like the next day Buckwheat and his piece of shit buddy comes out there and fixes their lawn back to what the way it was. Oh no. The homeowner has to come out and repair their own lawn. See, it's the little things that people don't think about. So the homeowners are now a victim of destruction because these pieces of shit menaces to society don't know how to act in society. So they rip up this yard, rip up their bushes with this vehicle. See, it's the little things too that matter.
Put the car in park now!
In a stolen vehicle, the suspect sparked a chaotic and high-stakes police chase, reaching speeds of up to 120 miles per hour, while recklessly weaving through heavy traffic and endangering countless motorists.
This guy's really driving a skateboard? Really? Do you know how easy this little thing is to pit? You can get beside of it, roll down your passenger window and go, and it will pit it. Wow. Okay, I exaggerated a little bit. Maybe you have to blow harder. Trooper knows all about that, so ask Trooper. See what you... Oh, come on. That thing is so easy to pit. Little small tires,
Officers acted
front
swiftly
wheel
and
drive,
strategically,
very
demonstrating
easy to
remarkable
pit.
control and sharp instincts under pressure. After a calculated takedown, the suspect was
You
apprehended.
keep missing him. What do you
provided
do?
medical attention
Now,
at the
now he's
scene.
slamming into him. There was no pit there. That was not a pit. See, he's got a push bumper. It ain't hurting the patrol unit. I could too, Trooper, with 10 of my buddies. Oh, did you see that? What? Watch. Wait. Watch over on the left side, right above my head here. This piece of shit female gets out of the car. Now watch what happens. Watch. She's like, she's watched a lot of fucking YouTube videos like when nothing's gonna happen to me. I watched every California police chase there is and ain't shit gonna happen to me. Well, bitch, you're not in California. All right? Watch. Watch how she gets out with an attitude. She just... Watch her. Right above my head here. Watch her, see? Look at that shit. You stupid bitch. Boom! Goddamn right. Punch that bitch in the face. Putting people's lives in danger. Dumbass.
The pursuit showcased not only the sheer intensity of the chase, but also the professionalism. and
Yeah,
restraint
now
of
where's
law
your
enforcement,
attitude, you dumb
balancing
bitch?
Rapid apprehension with public safety.
Slam her face accidentally on purpose on the hood of your patrol unit when you're gonna pat her down. See, that's an attention getter. I'm not saying I've ever done that before, but I do know for a fact it's an attention getter. Seriously.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
Yeah, and Trooper, I want to say for the record, that big red lump that shows up on her forehead after being accidentally on purpose slammed, like you grab a, that red huge lump. You can't even see it in 72 hours later. I mean, you can go visit her and you go walk into jail. Hey, Cinderella, how you feeling today? Still got that headache? Because we used to go back and screw with our suspects. You know, just for entertainment purposes. And it's pretty much, in 72 hours, it's going to be gone anyway. It ain't like you killed her or nothing. You just got her
Louisiana State
attention.
Police have released dramatic footage of a high-speed pursuit in Baton Rouge that ended in an officer-involved shooting. The chase unfolded across several city streets, creating a tense and dangerous situation for both law enforcement and bystanders.
The lead unit. We're continuing northbound.
Alright, we're turning north on College. Northbound on College, going up to corporate.
Oh, wow, I got 3 subscribers on Kick. Holy shit. I'm rocking now. Hey guys, don't forget you can subscribe to my Rumble too if you want to. Yeah, Louisiana don't play at all. Every one of them quit school when they found out they had recess. They don't play.
We're going back to a yard, cutting across.
The pursuit ultimately came to a violent end when officers opened fire. Although no law enforcement personnel were injured, both the driver of the fleeing vehicle and a passenger sustained serious injuries.
Damn, it looks like I'm having a bad hair day.
To a nearby hospital for medical treatment. Authorities have not yet released their identities.
Need to get a
The
wig.
incident is currently
Just throw the
under
wig on.
investigation as officials work to determine the full circumstances surrounding the chase and subsequent shooting.
Wait a minute. Anthony, I do have stickers. Should be in my merch store. I'll put the link right there. Here you go. Here's the video to my merch. Let's go. Yeah, I think there is, Trooper. Anthony, if you go over there, I don't remember. I used to have stickers, but I've updated it and re-updated it and changed shit, and I don't remember. I've slept since then, man. So if there's no stickers, please come back and let me know. And then tomorrow I'll add some stickers. Thank you, Miss Grey Wolf. You should see the pink thong that goes with that. Never mind. Never mind. That's out of line. Memphis. That's why that's the most dangerous city in the United States is Memphis, Tennessee. Because these menaces to society, pieces of shit, make up about 78% of that population.
While assisting the North Little Rock Police Department near the intersection of West Broadway and Main Street, officers were alerted to a blue Dodge Challenger that had previously fled from authorities. The vehicle was soon located near Main Street and 5th Street. The suspect vehicle made a sharp turn westbound onto West Broadway, accelerating to speeds of approximately 85 miles per hour. As it approached the intersection of North Maple Street, the driver ignored a red light, continuing at high speed.
No, he didn't. Wait, no, he didn't. Watch. That's not true.
Speeds of approximately
I want you to watch this. Now, I know he's probably a fucking criminal, but he didn't ignore a red light. Watch.
85 miles per hour.
Okay. See that red light coming this way? This suspect's coming this way. So look to the right, to the left, I'm sorry. It's green. He didn't ignore a red light. Watch.
As it approached the
See?
intersection of North Maple Street.
He made a right-hand turn on a green light. That's bullshit. If that's their probable cause, they're screwed. They had no probable cause. Am I right or wrong? I mean, seriously, he didn't run a red light. The officer is at the red light. This guy made a right-hand turn on a green, which is absolutely legal.
Street. The driver ignored a red light, continuing
No, he
at
didn't.
high speed.
Well, maybe right here. Okay. All right, I apologize. He ignored that red light. Got it. But this officer, look, watch. This officer ignored the red light too and had no reason, unless they had a bolo out on this vehicle, had no reason to run that red light.
miles per
Watch.
hour. As it
Am I
approached
wrong?
the intersection of
What?
North Maple Street,
Hey.
the driver ignored a red light.
You know what? I am so fucking smart. You should tell everybody you know me. It'll help. And I'm pretty. Make sure you know that I'm very pretty. Pretty ugly, and pretty out to stay that way. So, yeah.
Continuing at high speed.
So there's no stickers? Okay, I'll add some tomorrow. Thank you, Anthony. I've messed with that thing so many times and took stuff away and added stuff. I don't remember what's there anymore. Well, hello, Jeffro. Or should I say Jamal? Jamal? See, now you see right here why tint, anything below 35% tint is illegal. This is why. We don't know if he's aiming a shotgun at us right now because we can't see inside the vehicle. Out the window, dumbass. Yeah, snatch his ass. You're not in California, bitch. Snatch her ass out, too. She probably the one that told him to do it. I'm such an instigator, aren't I? Have you guys noticed that on the stream, how I'm trying to instigate shit? I'm thinking that sooner or later, these officers in here is going to start listening to me, and then I snap back to reality and say, look, it's a fucking video. It was filmed before I went live. Nothing's going to change no matter what I say. But in the heat of the moment, I just don't feel that way. I feel if I'm loud enough and direct enough, the officer's going to start listening to me. You know, when I say pepper spray, they don't ever listen. Yeah, not me.
As the vehicle neared the Broadway
Not
Bridge,
it.
officers executed.
I swear, you guys should have seen me on duty. I was an instigator. Oh, absolutely. Hey, Snapdragon, you look like you want to say something stupid. Okay, just shut up. And he ain't said a word. He ain't said nothing. He just looking stupid. And I'm trying to instigate something. Hey, Snap, you look like you want to say something stupid. Oh, yeah. What you see here is the way I was on duty. But it wasn't just me. My lieutenant, or excuse me, my sergeant, Reyes, he was worse than me. Well, probably not worse. We were tied. Let me just say we were tied. We had a ball. Seriously, 15, 16, 17 years into long, I couldn't wait to get in uniform and get back out there every night.
Executed a precision pit maneuver, forcing the vehicle to spin counterclockwise and come to a stop at the intersection. The driver, later identified as Cav Polite, was swiftly apprehended without incident. He was taken into custody and turned over to the North Little Rock Police Department for further processing.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, because of her size, yeah.
On the morning of Friday, May 28th, 2021, officers from the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department's Metro Task Force
You did.
attempted to stop 32-year-old Darn Ricks on Pennsylvania
That's
Avenue
right, Miss
at
Country
Cherokee
Girl
Street.
Kaylee.
Ricks was a suspect in an armed robbery investigation, and law enforcement had been monitoring his activities closely.
That vehicle is now northbound on Pennsylvania from Chippewa, 1803.
When officers tried to initiate a traffic stop, Ricks refused to comply and sped off, triggering a brief pursuit. Officers exercised caution while pursuing him, and the situation quickly escalated as Ricks continued to disregard police commands.
On Nebraska from Chippewa.
2-1, shots fired. He's still running northbound on Nebraska.
I'm gonna pause it right there. Yeah, guys, you can buy me a cup of coffee. Wait, where did the, there it is. I was like, where's the link? No, there's no link on that one. Wait a minute. Hold on. Something screwed up. That's, commands, chat. I gotta fix it. Field the reviews. Okay. There's a link to every one of these. So where's that coming from? We look at timers. I bet you that's what it is, the timers. Yep. Now there's a link. I'm glad I caught that. So here's the link in case you want it for the coffee. There, I'll put it in there. There's the link. All right, let's go. I'm sorry.
He's armed with a black handgun.
I had to fix it.
Gray pants.
Get their exact location. Get 100 block.
Attention cars officer, need to make
Come here.
Winnebago in Pennsylvania, Winnebago in Pennsylvania.
The incident underscored the department's ongoing efforts to combat violent crime in high crime
No, lay down.
neighborhoods.
Lay
Eventually,
down.
Ricks was apprehended, and police confirmed he was
That figures.
being questioned in connection with the armed robbery investigation.
Pull your
Authorities
pants up, you
emphasized the
piece of
importance
shit.
of their proactive approach to maintaining public safety in these areas.
Hey, Mind of Z, how you doing? Ow!
A dangerous suspect appeared on a road leading toward the highway, prompting police to respond with swift precision. Officers quickly tightened the perimeter, sweeping every intersection and alleyway, fully aware that an intense and potentially high-risk pursuit was imminent.
We got it from the county. The county got a 911 car. There was a black man with a light colored shirt laying on the ground.
I started at 6, like always. Like 6:03, I think it was.
In that area, if they see it, they can find it. Also checking the camera.
Hey, Trooper, she's part of our family. She's not part of a circus. I don't need to teach her any tricks. Running around all day? There, Mind of Z, why didn't you just use your car? You can get there quicker beside running. Next time, use your car. Even a bicycle would be quicker than running around on. I don't get it. Putting everybody's life in danger. And don't give a damn as long as he gets away. Very easy vehicle to pit.
Southbound on 47 from 826.
Oh yeah, that was a swift maneuver. You'll lose them now. Yeah, that figures.
As the suspect accelerated, weaving recklessly through traffic in a desperate attempt to escape, law enforcement maintained relentless pressure. Just as it seemed the suspect might break through, a sudden and forceful collision brought the chase to a dramatic end. Boxed in by police units, the suspect had nowhere left to run. The reckless attempt at evasion was over, and calm was finally restored to the shaken area.
She's out there in her pajamas. Now, you see the damage to that patrol unit? The suspect, who has been jobless since birth, he doesn't have the money to fix that patrol unit, so guess what? The taxpayers of that county will pay to fix the damage to that patrol unit that piece of shit did.
On February 29th, 2024, at approximately 8:27 a.m., Trooper James Booth was traveling eastbound on I-30 when he observed a silver Ford Mustang with a temporary tag displaying an altered seal. After checking the vehicle's tag, he found it had expired in 2022, despite showing an expiration date of April 20th, 2024. The driver, identified as Marquise Williams, took the Broadway exit and immediately fled the scene. Williams drove north on N Locust Street in the wrong direction at speeds over 115 miles per hour. He lost control of the vehicle, driving over a small hill. Trooper Booth attempted a tactical vehicle intervention, but it was unsuccessful. Williams continued fleeing, driving against traffic on West 13th Street and then turning south on North Gum Street.
Get that piece of shit. I would have T-boned that fuck. You wouldn't have, see? You should have hit him right in the middle of that vehicle. You got a push bumper. Idiot. You posted bond, Anthony. Thank you, buddy. Oh, I forgot to fix that. The Anthony should be in the box. Thank you, buddy, very much for that super chat. Was that a super chat? No, that wasn't a super chat, was it? No, that was a, donate. Wait. Why did that pop up? That shouldn't pop up. What was that, Anthony? Was that a super chat or a donation? I don't get it. Or no, that was a gift, wasn't it? I don't have an alert for a gift, I don't think. So why didn't my super chat pop up? Oh shit, did I close it? No, I didn't. I didn't close it. Why didn't the super chat? Let's see if they still have it. Yeah. See, this is what should have popped up. Let me see if it's still working. Okay. That should have popped up. Oh, a super sticker. Okay. Okay, thank you. That's why. Yeah, that's the, I don't have an alert for the super sticker, so I substituted it with that one. Okay, got it. Thank you, buddy.
Maneuver, Williams exited the vehicle and fled on foot. Following a brief foot pursuit and assistance from the North Little Rock Police Department, Williams was captured near the railroad tracks. He was taken to Spring Hill Baptist Hospital for medical clearance before being transported to Pulaski County Jail. Williams now faces multiple charges, including expired tags, fleeing, reckless driving, and failing to stop at a red light.
Copy, following stop 13 calls.
What don't you understand? Yeah, you're gonna catch another charge, buddy. You're gonna end up going to prison if you end up doing something stupid.
Going to prison anyway. That's why I'm trying to make it good to me, man.
I know, and I'm trying to be polite and trying to help you, but put the car in park.
1304.
Paul, Michigan, November 20th, 2024. At approximately 1 p.m., deputies from the Van Buren County Sheriff's Office conducted a traffic stop on a red Chevy pickup truck,
Van Buren,
recognizing
that's
the driver
Arkansas.
as 60-year-old Jeffrey Henry, a wanted suspect. Upon noticing the officers, Henry attempted to flee, driving toward his residence in an effort to escape.
I'm trying to fix this real quick.
Turning on the 39. Turning north on the 39.
See, that shouldn't have popped up at all.
The pursuit was swiftly brought to an end when Sheriff Daniel Abbott strategically positioned his vehicle
I don't
in front
get
of
it.
Henry's, blocking his path. Henry, who was already out on bond for separate charges, was apprehended without further incident. He is now being held at the Van Buren County Jail, facing multiple charges, including escape and outstanding warrants.
Copy, following stop
I gotta move my leg.
Don't you understand?
Get out. Open it. Open it.
I'll finish. Open it now.
I am. Don't grab me. I'm already hurt.
Hop on out. Step out.
I'll get out. Can my brother come get my truck?
Quit reaching.
I ain't got nothing, dude.
Turn around, face the car. Turn around, face the car now.
I am.
Turn around and face the car.
Which way?
Right there.
That's so weird.
(2024). Arkansas State Trooper Mike Len was monitoring traffic along US 67 when a radio alert warned of a high-speed pursuit heading his way.
Alert
The suspect,
2.
driving a red Dodge Ram 1500, was wanted on theft charges. Whether the truck was stolen or belonged to him remained unclear. As the Ram sped past, Trooper Len activated his lights and sirens, joining the chase. The suspect drove recklessly, skillfully evading an initial pit maneuver. A rare feat. Whether it was sheer luck or actual driving skill, he managed to keep officers at bay for several miles.
That's alert box 1.
However, heavy traffic ahead slowed him down, giving Trooper Len the perfect opportunity to strike. He executed a precise pit maneuver, sending the truck crashing and bringing the pursuit to an end.
That is weird.
Climb out the fucking window! Got one to go. Climb out the fucking window now!
Yeah, climb out there. You got in there. Get out.
Get the fuck out!
Get the fuck out.
After
That's
the
how
crash,
you talk to
officers
him.
shouted commands, eventually forcing the suspect out of the vehicle. Near the wreck, they found a bag of white crystalline substance. Another similar bag was discovered in his pocket during the arrest. Thanks to the officer's quick action, while the suspect's identity and exact charges remain undisclosed, they are expected to include reckless driving, drug possession, and felony fleeing. Civilians involved in the crash were taken to a nearby hospital with complaints of head, neck, and back pain. Fortunately, no serious injuries were reported.
Put your hands on top of your head!
On March 31st, 2022, in Ohio, Officer Dominic Francis gave his life in the line of duty, becoming the first Bluffton officer lost on the job in nearly 100 years. It all started around 2 a.m. when Ohio State troopers spotted a black Infiniti speeding down the interstate. The driver refused to stop, triggering a 130-mile-per-hour chase. Officer Francis was part of a stop-stick team attempting to disable the fleeing vehicle, but as the suspect swerved to avoid the spikes, he collided with Officer Francis. The vehicle crashed nearby and 3 suspects fled on foot. Tragically, Officer Francis did not survive.
Let me see something real quick.
An hour later, one suspect stole a Toyota Prius, another was arrested in a nearby neighborhood, and the third remained on the run. Every officer in Ohio was now hunting for that Prius. They finally spotted it on Interstate 71 near Medina, and this time, there was no escape.
39.
Wow.
During the pursuit, an officer briefly stepped out to inspect damage to his cruiser, but it wasn't bad enough to keep him out of the fight. Moments
I
later,
cannot
the suspect
figure
crashed
out
and
where that
officers
came
closed
from.
in.
Come on!
The driver,
hands on top of your
21-year-old
head!
Emily Johnson, later pleaded
That
guilty to
figures.
6 charges, including tampering with evidence and involuntary manslaughter. He was sentenced to 26 years in prison. The other 2 men, Dante Tate and Zachary Love, took plea deals for lesser charges. One officer lost his life, but his fellow
Lurks.
officers never stopped until justice was served.
Let's go.
On January 15th, 2023, Trooper Brandon Neal pulled over a woman who was driving erratically. As he approached the vehicle, he noticed she appeared heavily intoxicated and was not wearing pants.
Yeah, that's why I set that up.
Moments later, the woman suddenly fled, leading Trooper Neal into a pursuit. The chase ended when he successfully executed a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, forcing her car to stop. Undeterred, the woman jumped out and tried to escape on foot.
Idiot.
Please don't do that.
He don't do that.
I don't have no STDs.
Stop talking.
I swear.
Stop.
Menaces to society. I'd get her for indecent exposure, too. I'd charge her with indecent exposure on top of everything. This ain't the beach, bitch.
Stop.
Nasty bitch.
Turn around.
God. Ugh.
Just say
Okay.
Stop
I
talking.
will not do this no more. Please.
That's okay, Miss Grey Wolf. I don't need that kind
Trooper
of
Neal
thong.
quickly caught up to her, but she resisted arrest and even attempted to offer him something in
I
a
don't
desperate
like
bid
black
to avoid
coffee.
being taken into custody.
I don't like black coffee at all. I like my coffee like I like my women, blonde, hot, and sweet. Just
What are your
saying.
thoughts on this wild encounter? Drop your comments below.
Door, so I'm not going to be opening my
That figures.
What's going on here today?
Okay.
On March 8, 2024, police responded to a call about a fight between two young women outside their apartment building, causing a disturbance for nearby residents. Upon arrival, officers attempted to engage with the women to assess the situation. One of the women answered the door with a rude, entitled tone, and when officers tried to speak with her, she attempted to slam the door in their
My
faces.
sister, she's staying here. She does not live here. I live here. I have the lease. Me and her are cleaning. We were arguing. We were making a TikTok. I don't know if you guys are familiar with TikTok.
Yeah. What's your first name again?
Zeta.
Zeta. What's your sister's name?
Kayla.
Kayla. Can I talk to Kayla?
See how smart ass she is? I don't know if you guys are familiar with TikTok. Like basically calling the officers stupid. See, I don't have the patience at all. I don't have the mentality for pure stupidity and disrespect like this, especially when I'm on duty. Oh, I wouldn't put up with that shit at all. I would grab her fucking basket weave and jerk her out of that house. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Miss Grey Wolf. That's exactly what they think.
Hello.
But, you know.
How you doing, miss? Do you mind just stepping out here and talking to Officer Prager?
Yeah. Can I get some here?
Go for it.
What'd she say? No, you're not. She could go back in there and get a gun. This officer's being unsafe. No, you're not. I need you to step out here real quick and answer my questions, and I'll be on my way. No, she's not going to get anything because I don't know what's in that house.
I'm gonna shut my door now.
No, we're gonna leave it open for the time being, okay?
No, you don't pay my rent, so I will be.
If you try to push, don't.
Did you see that? Did you see her? She slapped the officer. Such an entitled little menace to society.
I'm gonna shut my door now.
No, we're gonna leave it open for the time being, okay?
No, you don't pay my rent, so I will be.
If you try to push,
Watch her. Grab her by her hair. She'll come.
Her sister, who was also involved in the altercation, was arrested for obstructing the investigation. However, the situation escalated when the woman managed to escape while still handcuffed, prompting a deputy to chase after her. After a tense standoff, The officer
That's because the officer's trying to handle this bitch with kid gloves, trying to be gentle. We weren't so gentle. We would have slammed her fucking face into that concrete, and whatever happened, happened.
were able to apprehend her once again.
Female running towards the main entrance. She's handcuffed.
Yeah,
White
that's
shirt,
your fucking
purple
fault,
pants.
dumbass.
Stop.
You're recording! I will record you! No!
Stop.
I would turn her around and slam her face into that fucking window, the window on the door. I don't play like that. No fucking way.
Stop! You're hurting me! Why are you grabbing my hair like that? No, stop touching me!
Doesn't matter right now. She's in cuffs. She took off running. And I'm going to get her back in custody by any means necessary.
Stop touching me! Why are you so...
She was placed in a squad car while officers conducted a search of her apartment.
And I would charge her with fleeing and attempting to elude, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, assault on a police officer, felony assault on a police officer. Oh, yeah.
For any additional clues that could explain her erratic behavior.
Don't let her cry. Grab her by her ponytail and stand her ass up. We did it all the time. It works.
I know.
10-4. Can't do that.
The door,
No, you
but
can't.
This was gonna happen.
You cannot hit a police officer, miss.
I didn't hit you.
You don't call her miss. Hey, fucktard. You don't hit a police officer. Shut up. Just shut your mouth. I don't even want to hear your voice. Shut the up. There ain't no miss or ma'am. Nothing like that. Yeah, you're a piece of shit. Shut up. That's how you talk to them.
You
the
did
door in
miss.
your face.
And you spit at me, so stop.
Yeah, none of it needed to happen, T-Gun.
If I help you up, are you gonna walk or no? We're good. We're
But
good.
they're
I'm just-
entitled.
I can't, but she
They're
just-
above the law.
I'm not trying to
Obama said so.
I'm not trying to hit you.
If you want, you can wait with her. I'll wait till Tasha gets her. We'll escort her over.
Okay. They're drunk. I'm not
Yeah.
drunk. You're
I don't care if she's drunk.
You're trying to manipulate me in this situation. You're
What do you... See, here's what I don't understand. I don't understand why she's still laying on the ground. And this fucktard police officer just standing there trying to hold her down. Pick her ass up and walk her to the patrol unit. Put her in the back, transport. Get out of the scene ASAP. This makes no sense to me. As soon as I got her cuffed, I'm not standing there holding her down. Get your ass up. And I would drag her or walk her. It's up to her. To the patrol unit. I don't get it. I don't understand what he's doing.
No, I'm not drunk. You're trying to manipulate me into this situation because you shut the door and I know my rights.
Relax. Stop
I
yelling.
know my rights. So you're getting sued.
And right now you have a right to shut the
Now
fuck
I'm
up.
sitting on you because you're getting sued. Because you're over here detaining me, right? Putting your hands on me, right? Because all I did was shut the door in your face. So therefore you're gonna get sued. Now you're cool.
Though no illegal substances were found, open alcohol and signs of a recent altercation.
Aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest, throwing bodily fluids, criminal mischief. Okay, I didn't think about criminal mischief. Obstruction, hindering apprehension, which is fleeing and attempting to elude. Harassment, disorderly conduct. And I would have added refusal to comply to misdemeanor, but why not? Throw it in the list.
Including damaged items, were observed. The woman was later charged with resisting arrest and assaulting an officer, while her sister was arrested for obstructing justice. Dashcam footage captured a dramatic Miami-Dade police chase on May 9th,
Shit.
ending with
Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you. Oh, shit. I need your help. Everybody on YouTube, if you'll look directly below the video, I finally figured out after an hour and a half of trying to hunt videos on YouTube on how to turn it on. But you will now see a clip button. Right below the video. It's right between share and save. It says clip. If you click on that, it will bring up, always do a 1-minute clip if you would. Add a title to it and share clip. You got to add a title. And you can drag it. It's 15. It starts off at 15 seconds. Always drag it to a minute, please. Don't just give me a 15-second clip. But yeah, I've got anybody can do a clip. It took me a while to figure out. You know what it was? It's in like 4 different steps inside your channel. You got to find it. And it's a little check mark or checkbox at the bottom that says allow patrons to create clips on your channel. It's just a little checkbox. It took me forever to try to figure that out. Couldn't find a video on how to do it. Yeah, like always, Future, I always say something stupid. Yeah, don't just clip me just talking about something. Nice, I see it, Pat. Good job. I should get at least a double pack of Twinkies for that shit. Right, Miss Bridge? I think a double pack means it has 2 in it instead of 1, which is normal. Let's go.
27-year-old Melina Logan leaping into a lake to avoid capture. Logan had arrived at Honda of South Miami for a test drive, but instead stole a new Honda Civic. When police tried to stop her, she sped southbound on the Palmetto Expressway at 90 miles per hour, weaving through traffic.
Yeah, you're right, Miss Bridge. I do too. The Little Debbie Swiss rolls, is that what you're talking about? Little Debbie's? Yeah, they're a lot better than the Twinkies.
She's still going forward the vehicle.
Malta was in the Ford. She's trapped inside the car.
She's not trapped inside the car. Yep, Miss Grey Wolf.
Yeah, right before the exit to 25 Street, Miami, start fire. Steve, I start fire.
The chase ended near the Northwest 25th Street off-ramp when Logan crashed into several vehicles, disabling her car against a concrete wall. She then climbed a ledge and jumped into a nearby lake to escape.
But that ain't gonna do it. I hope she can't swim. I really do. I hope she cannot swim at all.
Officers tossed ropes to assist, but Logan refused help, forcing several officers to jump in after her. During the struggle, she scratched one officer and briefly submerged another. Eventually, she was pulled from the water and taken into custody.
Of course.
Logan faces charges of grand theft auto, battery on law enforcement, and fleeing police. One person injured in the crash was,
can you say menace to society?
Hospitalized.
That figures. You piece of shit. Oh, really?
Rookie officers in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, were confronted with a situation that tested their patience and physical endurance.
You see the sign behind him that says no loitering? Yeah, that's what it means, Slick Nick.
Outside a Speedway convenience store, they encountered a disheveled man, barefoot, shirtless, and appearing severe.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think I'm going to say? No need to struggle. No need to fight. No need to get into altercation. Just one press of your index finger, it ends the whole thing. He'll even stop drinking that soda immediately. Just take a half a step back. Shh. As soon as you give him a command, with his body language that I see, I'd give him a command one time. I'd take a step back And as I'm taking that step back, I'm bringing my pepper spray out of its holder. No warning, no, hey, I'm going to spray you if you don't. Oh, no. It's nothing like that. I didn't give them a warning to cover their face or move like that. Shh. And then you take 2 steps back and wait for about 2 minutes. You want the mist of it all to subside. You don't want to walk into your own pepper spray.
Severely dehydrated.
See, right there, pepper spray. But no, most guys has got that testosterone going on. They got something to prove. I'm badass. I'm better than you. I can kick your ass. See, I didn't have that. I am not a fucking hero. Okay? I kind of like seeing them squirm around on the ground, begging me for water. See, I'm just saying, none of this is necessary that's going on right now. Officers just get tunnel vision, and they don't think about, look, this is not personal. This is not like, we're not having a neighborhood party where I got to protect my family. This is not personal. Pepper spraying.
After a tense struggle, the officer successfully restrained the man, later identified as Patrice, and placed him in the back of a police vehicle. It was soon revealed that he was under the influence of a substance, likely contributing to his erratic behavior.
You just want to tase him? All you had to do is walk away. There's a guy drinking a glass of water. Dry stun him. All right, tase him. Yeah. Go ahead and dry stun him.
That piece of plastic shit he's talking about, tase him? You think we should have tased him? No. If this guy is under the influence of alcohol or on any kind of drug, that taser is going to piss him off. He's going to reach down and pull those prongs out and come after the officer. He won't do that with pepper spray.
Patrice, however, remained uncooperative, refusing to provide his true...
Now see, this guy's tasing him. That's called a dry tase. It's without prongs. In other words, he doesn't have a cartridge in the taser. He's probably already used it. So now he's pushing the taser gun against his skin and tasing him. No effect. Watch. No effect. He's still fighting. Watch. Now he goes up on him.
Patrice, however,
right here. You see it? Watch.
Remained uncooperative, refusing to provide his true name or identification. His insistence that he was John Smith raised suspicion, escalating the tension between him and the officers.
Now, I also want to point out, first of all, there shouldn't be a woman in the crowd. I also want to point out this. Watch.
His true name or identification. His
Watch.
insistence that he was John Smith raised suspicion, escalating the tension between him and the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 officers to take this one guy down. And I promise you, no, I've done it, been there, didn't have the money to buy the t-shirt. I could have done all that by my little self. Nope, I don't need 5 officers to take down one guy. I ain't got nothing to prove. If there's another officer there, yeah, we'll stand there together while the pepper spray mist subsides and we'll chit-chat. This is all unnecessary. All that officer had to do is hit this guy in the face with pepper spray. And then you can stand there and say, okay, you want water? Roll over on your stomach right now. Boom. Quick. He's on his stomach. And he's got his hands back like this. Okay, okay. Been there, done that thousands of times. I know. I'm talking from pure experience. I got into struggles, but it was the type that it happened so quick. Like 0 to 100 that fast, you didn't have time to react to get pepper spray. I've been there too. Been in lots of struggles. But if I'm standing there talking to somebody like this guy was, If I've got the opportunity to pull my pepper spray out, the fucker's getting pepper spray. No warning, no, hey, I'm going to spray you if you don't I just spray them. But this wasn't a spur of the moment thing. This escalated because the officer didn't have control of the scene.
The officers.
Guys, enough. Put your hands behind your back.
No, shit. Me and Sergeant Reyes could have took this guy in custody. We don't need 5 people. You know what 5 people does? Get in each other's way. That's what 5 officers trying to cuff one guy. It's nothing but chaos. Too many people talking. No, I don't want 5 people. Super strong stuff. I have to stay back so I don't get yucked too.
Just feed him there. Get off my mag, bro.
I gotta find my... There she is.
Patrice now faces multiple charges, including 2 counts of assault on a peace officer, disorderly intoxication, trespassing, resisting arrest with violence, and obstructing justice. He is presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is not innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. That was before video and DNA evidence. He's on video doing it. He's not fucking innocent. He didn't allegedly do shit. He did it. Now, 25 years ago, 20 years, okay, he's innocent until proven guilty. But when you got the fucker on video, it's not innocent until he's guilty. We don't even need a court date. We need a sentencing hearing. That's it. We'll save billions of dollars a year in court costs. That's what happens when you try to run on a skateboard.
The unit spotted a vehicle displaying a test drive tag, which is illegal in Georgia. When the deputy attempted to initiate a traffic stop, the vehicle failed to comply and instead accelerated, leading to a high-speed chase through.
These little things are top heavy. I'm surprised he didn't flip it right there when he made that right-hand turn so sharply.
The city of Riverdale.
It's a front, very easy to pit. It's a front-wheel drive, no problem. Very top heavy, very easy to pit. Yep. What's on the concrete? Is that blood?
Put your fucking hands up. Hey, there's another one in there.
I don't give a shit. Get out of the car.
You stupid motherfucker.
You stupid mother... Yeah, that's how you talk to them. They understand that language.
Yeah, you're gonna get out of the fucking car. You gotta go back.
Turn the siren off. Somebody go turn that siren off.
No, I don't give a fuck. Shut up. Let me see your hands. Put your fucking hands out. Right now.
Now, just so everybody knows, there's no trick. There's no shortcut to breaking a windshield, a front windshield. There's no weak spot that you can just hit and it just shatters in tempered glass. You got to do what this officer's doing. A sledgehammer would work a lot better, though. But he's doing a hell of a job. His elbow's going to be sore. He's going to have to put some elbow grease on it later. Yeah, correct. There is no shortcut. It's a bitch, really. Now that driver's side window, the passenger side window, it's got a weak spot. You can break it very easily.
The deputy then executed a pit maneuver, flipping the vehicle and trapping the suspects inside. Fortunately, The suspects were safely extricated from the vehicle and taken into custody without injury. A small amount of marijuana was found on one of the
That
men.
figures.
The suspect also remarked on how upset his girlfriend would be upon learning what had happened to her new car.
Get on the fucking ground! Get on the ground right now!
Wait, Miss Bridge, you've done what? She said, sure does. I have done it before many times. Done what? What's Bumblebee Farm? Is this my old buddy Night Cop? Bumblebee Farm! Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah, side windows. All you got to do with an aspeton, you leave it closed, and there's a metal tip on the end of that aspeton. And you get where that outside rear view mirror is, right there. You just hit it right there one time. And it is tempered glass, so it's just going to... The only bitch is if the windows are tinted, the tempered glass don't fall to the ground or inside the vehicle. It stays glued to the tint, so you have to, you have to snatch it off the window.
This intense video captures a
Oh, why, I
dramatic
know.
police pursuit involving multiple vehicles and suspects, all documented by dash cams and officer-mounted cameras, including a K-9 unit. The chase reaches its climax at an apartment complex.
I don't know that was TikTok might have been off content. What do you mean, Mike? What does that mean? I don't know if that was TikTok might have been off content. I have one of those, Pat. How you doing, old man? Hey, Trooper, Bumblebee's talking to you. Trooper. He said, how you doing, old man? It does me good to see you. So I guess he's happy to see you, Trooper. His girlfriend's car is more compact now. Yeah,
where officers
no
successfully
shit.
execute a pit, disabling one of the vehicles.
I don't want to interrupt your conversation, Bumblebee, with Trooper, but let me say, hey, buddy, how are you doing, man? That's only by age, Trooper. Body-wise, you're an old bitch. Very old.
Hey, my dog gonna bite you. My dog finna bite you. Get on the ground. Get on the fucking ground. Get on the ground right now. Oh, fuck.
See? You see that? Watch this. You know what I used to say? Swear to God, I'm chasing this bitch.
Vehicles.
And I'm out there by myself, right? Many, many, many times. And about 40% of the time it works. As I'm running after the guy, I start screaming, shoot him, Red, shoot him, shoot him. And about 40% of the time, they're, okay. About 40% of the time that shit works. And they'll stop and get on the ground. Don't shoot me. I can't shoot him. And I'm the only one out there. It works. It's a Bumblebee. Shoot him, shoot him.
Get on the ground.
Now see, he said about his dog. That worked too.
Fucking ground. Get on the ground right now. Oh, fuck.
Future said, I'm young, dumb, and full of stupidity. You know. Got it.
Should have 2 outstandings. I got the driver.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
Obnoxious Scott. Welcome to the hunt, buddy. Bam. We are definitely hunting down these criminals. Now I should have 4 subs on Kick. God damn, I'm feeling so important. Ha ha. Yep, 4. Thank you, buddy, very much. Let's go.
Let me see him stand. Get out. Get out and get on the ground.
Oh, Bridge, what is TMI? What does that mean?
Get out. Shut up. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. Shut up. Where?
Shut your mouth. I don't want to hear it. You have a right to shut the fuck up.
I don't know what happened. Don't say nothing.
Does this look like Tiddlywinks
As
there,
the
Jeff
suspects
Rowe?
from at least 2 different cars scramble to flee on foot, the scene escalates into multiple foot pursuits. Officers, backed by K-9 units, relentlessly track down the fugitives. The footage shows the arrests in real time.
Oh, TMI.
One
Okay,
suspect
too
is
much
bitten loose and
information.
bit by a
Okay,
K9.
yeah.
Another is discovered hiding in a dumpster, and the remaining suspects are apprehended after officers close in with warrants.
Shut up.
I'm sorry, sir.
Shut your mouth.
Sorry. Yes, sir. Pick the dog off me. Pick the dog off me. Pick the dog off me.
No, I ain't no hurry.
Pick the dog off me. Hand on your back. Pick the dog off me.
Ha ha! Get your dog off me. Like, okay, put your head behind your back. That's law enforcement. Yeah, okay. Put your hand behind your back and I'll think about it. And before any of you sit here and say, oh, those poor guys, they would kill these officers without a second thought given the chance. So don't have any sympathy for these pieces of shit. They're criminals with rap sheets probably 16 pages long.
Give me your hand. I got the Give me your hand.
You don't give me your hand, I'm putting Guido back on you. Guido, get over here. Bite him again. Now, yeah, there's Guido. Get him. He still got his leg. Ha ha. He's like me. I like dark meat. I don't like white meat on the chick. Yeah, so I think the dog's the same way.
In total, at least 4 suspects were arrested,
Pieces
illustrating
of
the
shit.
efficient, coordinated efforts of multiple police units and the measured use of force to bring the situation to a safe conclusion.
Walk back to the sound of my voice. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming.
Is it just me, or does it sound like Betsy from the trailer park is giving commands here? Listen, listen. Linda, listen. Listen, Linda.
Conclusion.
Listen.
Walk back to the sound of my voice. Keep coming. Keep coming.
Okay, somebody needs to tell her, first of all, put your teeth in, Betsy. Put your fucking top denture in before you start giving commands. And I hope you locked your trailer.
Keep coming.
On November 23rd,
Mine too. Absolutely thighs.
2023, at 6:02 p.m., I observed a Nissan Maxima.
Of course, on a woman, if we're talking about a woman, I like the back, the breast, and all the rest. So, just throwing it out there.
Arkansas plate AHJ31K, speeding at 77 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone on Highway 64 near Atkins. During a traffic stop, the driver fled, reaching speeds of 110 miles per hour before turning into a private lot at Highway 64 and Avenue 8 and fleeing on foot. I stayed with the vehicle, which had 3 passengers: Carly Duvall, front seat, Travian Weston, and Autumn Brown, rear seats. With assistance from Atkins police, all 3 were detained. Duvall, who smelled strongly of alcohol and admitted to being 19, was arrested for minor and possession of alcohol, while Weston and Brown were released. The vehicle was towed by David's garage.
Where'd he go? Turn around. Shut the door. Walk back to the sound of my voice. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Stop. Turn around. Keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning. Turn around.
I didn't do nothing. I told him to stop y'all because I know he know my mom.
That's the canine right there. Go, canine.
With help from Pope County deputies, the driver, Jansen Bell, was found hiding in a refrigerator in a nearby backyard. Bell failed multiple sobriety tests and refused.
They didn't pat her down. It looks like she's trying to get drugs out of her yoga shorts.
A BAC test. Bell was charged with fleeing by vehicle and on foot, driving on a suspended license, careless driving, DWI, first offense, refusing a chemical test, and speeding more than 15 miles per hour over the limit. Duvall was charged with minor in possession of alcohol.
Let's go. Where's my sound? Okay, there it is. Drill teaming was rifle captain
On October 8th,
and white.
2000.
I knew it. Drill team. Yeah, I was never a cheerleader. And if I played football, I'd have to be the football or the water boy. I didn't have the body for it.
23.
And here's the thing, Miss Bridge, I should have been able to, with my white privilege, I should have been able to play football, right? Even though I wasn't capable or talented at it at all. I should have told him, hey, whoa, I got white privilege. God damn it. I get to play. I want to be the quarterback. Jordan! Bam! Thank you, buddy! Ha ha! The super, again, buddy, great having you back. Thanks for the great streams. Here's to many more. Absolutely, I ain't going nowhere. I really appreciate you guys supporting my channel. Really, you have no idea. Wow, thank you, Jordan. Absolutely, thank you, Jordan. We did the halftime show kick line for the Bears and the Bengals. Did you really? Oh, so you're talking about, what was his name? Damn, I forgot all their names. The Fridge. Remember the refrigerator? We called him the Fridge with the Bears. I'm trying to remember the quarterback. They won one Super Bowl, and they thought they were God's gift to football. They were doing commercials and yeah, McMahon. And what do they call him? The Grizzly or something like that. The coach. I forgot his name. But yeah, they won one Super Bowl, and that whole year after they won, we had to watch their commercials and all this other shit. Damn. But I like that team, especially in the 80s. What was that, 86? Yeah, they won the Super Bowl in 85 or 80, I think it was 85. Because I was still watching football at that time. Yeah, the Super Bowl shuffle, yeah.
Arkansas State Trooper Ronald Elkins initiated a pursuit of a...
See, I like football. Dallas Cowboys was my team. That's when Staubach and Tony Dorsett and Randy White was the backup quarterback. You had Too Tall Jones, Hollywood Henderson, all the great players, right?
Mercury Grand Mark.
Yeah, McMahon did an underwear commercial. Yeah, I remember that. What was it, Calvin Klein? I think it was Calvin Klein commercial. Yep.
K. After the driver failed to stop for an expired license plate. As the situation escalated, the driver refused to pull over, prompting a high-speed chase.
Wait, you see that down at the bottom, Jordan? Shout out to the legends who support the channel. You are a legend, my man. A legend. Thank you, buddy, very much. And that kiss was from Miss Chappie, not you, Jordan. Not you. Yeah, Anthony, that's when football was good. You had Terry Bradshaw with Pittsburgh. You had Dallas. They were going after it like 3 years in a row. Holy shit. That's when they didn't have a lot of rules. They didn't have that playback bullshit, that replay. Oh, I made a call, but let's check the replay. And we're down for another 10 minutes while they check the replay. Yeah, we didn't have all that. Whatever the referee said, that was the law. The new stadium in Cincinnati that year. Times flies. Yeah. What was his name? The coach of Chicago Bears. I know Tom Landry was the coach of the Dallas Cowboys. And you guys remember the snake with Oakland Raiders? Dang. No, not the coach now. The coach back when they won the Super Bowl. Oh, AstroTurf sucks to fall on and it's super slick. Oh, I didn't know that. All right, let's go. I'm sorry. I got off topic. And it's all Mrs. Bridge with her white thongs in her little cheerleading outfit that it's her fault. Where you at, baby? Okay. Hey, baby girl. Come here, Macy. Come here, baby.
Trooper Elkin skillfully closed the distance, waiting for the perfect opportunity to execute a pit maneuver. With precision timing, he sent the Mercury careening into a ditch. The driver, however, managed to flee into the woods, evading capture that day.
You weren't a cheerleader? That looks like a cheerleading outfit to me. Wait, I didn't get to see it. Macy was disturbing me. Oh. That's it, Mike Ditka. Exactly. What a coach. Yeah, we love Macy too, and she's definitely our baby girl. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought when you said drill team, that's what you called it when you weren't on the field cheerleading. Let's do drills for the game tonight. Come on, girls. It's Friday afternoon. We got a game tonight. We got to do drills. So straighten your thongs up and let's get busy. That's not what drill team is. I hate being wrong.
Despite
flags, box routines, dance routines, rifles, and kick. Oh, okay. So you were part of the band. Okay. Well, all I know is you look sexy doing it.
In the case to a successful resolution.
Oh, yeah, we've seen this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet the most uncooperative woman in Peach County, Georgia, 24-year-old Sierra Hybert.
Now, the minute she did that, they could have opened fire on her and emptied their clip. Why they didn't, I don't know. I would have. Absolutely. You're not going to use that car as a deadly weapon. And she does it multiple times, and these fucktard officers are just standing there with their guns. Stop! Stop! Open fire!
Get out! Get out! Tires are flat!
Fucking Kojak. You need to hang up your badge. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, when you do shit like this, you just announce that your life does not matter. And they should have opened fire. So you're gonna come out with a flashlight, huh? Shoot her!
She's not gonna make it far.
Where do they find these fucking people to hang badges on? I am not crushing every bone in my hand to break her window when a bullet going through there will do just as well. Did you see that idiot? That's like hitting a brick wall. A smooth brick wall, but still a brick wall. You're gonna crush your hand. Jesus Christ. The minute she moves that vehicle toward a pedestrian or a police officer, she's using that vehicle as a deadly weapon. No different than her raising a gun at people. And you can use deadly force to stop her.
Go.
And fucking Kojak and these officers are putting everybody's life in danger instead of stopping her. I'd have stopped her with lead poisoning. Look, now she's gonna damage other property.
After managing to wiggle free from officers, Sierra led them on a wild chase until stop sticks finally flattened her tires. Even then, she still tried to escape. When officers boxed her in and dragged her out of the car, Sierra had plenty to say.
Exactly, Jordan. Who trained these fucking idiots? Illegal alien. Yeah. He's trying to protect Jose. Stupid bitch.
But the most shocking part, she had a toddler in the back seat the entire time.
That's why they didn't. That's right. That's why they didn't shoot her. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. There was a toddler in the back seat. No, if I'd have known that, I wouldn't shoot inside the vehicle. Because even if you shoot her in the head, it could go through, bounce off something, and still hit that baby. So no, okay, that makes sense. That's why they didn't shoot her. Okay.
Officers secured the child.
Good call.
Sierra stuck to her story, claiming she hadn't done anything. Maybe it was a ghost driving her car.
And we just wrecked 3 police cars. And a couple others.
About 3 freaking stop signs ago, a certain thing that I was driving recklessly and I was not.
In the end, Sierra was arrested.
Obviously not. Of course, I don't know. They could have shot when she was in the very beginning. They could have got behind and shot at the driver's seat. The baby's in the back seat. If you're standing at the driver's side passenger door and you're shooting inside that vehicle, yeah, that's what I'd have done. She'd been a dead bitch.
And taken to county jail. While her exact charges remain unclear, they likely include reckless driving, child endangerment, and possibly assault with a deadly weapon.
Yep. Oh, this is a surprise. Tell me it's not true that this started at a Walmart. No. What could go wrong? Child endangerment, future. Child endangerment.
LaQuandra Borden could have walked away with just a fine after
I
getting
put on Discord the one labeled "Give him a ticket."
She turned a minor
Find it? No, I haven't seen that yet, but I'll look for it. Shouldn't be hard to find. There's not that many posted videos yet. Ladies and gentlemen, when you pull somebody out of a vehicle and you have them detained, they're not using their fucking phone. If I have to slap it out of their hand or yank it out of there, they're not going to be on their phone while I have them detained. And that officer just gonna let her do? Oh, okay.
It all started when police caught LaQuandra and her friend, Chastity Stokes,
LaQuandra.
stuffing over $2,000 worth.
How do you spell LaQuandra? I mean, that's a spelling bee word, I'm sure. That's like the 6th round of a spelling. LaQuanda.
Worth of merchandise into their cart. When officers stopped them outside, everything seemed calm until LaQuandra asked to grab something from her car. Next thing you know,
Trooper, child abuse is just what it says. Child abuse. You beat that child, you broke that child's arm, leg, got life-threatening injuries. He's at the hospital. That's child abuse. Child endangerment is when you put a child in danger that could cost them their life. Okay? That's the difference. They're both felonies. Child abuse is a higher penalty than child endangerment.
she was hitting the gas.
Click
The shot was
on,
fired
duh.
and a high-speed chase was on.
See? Criminals watching criminals. Yeah, that's what we got here. Look at that dumbass officer. He's going to stand there and watch her crank the car up and drive away. Look at him. Should not have a badge on. What do you think was going to happen, dumbass? You don't go back to the car. No, you're not getting shit out of the car.
Get out of the car now! Get out of the car!
And again, why didn't they shoot her? I think we've seen this one before. This is a brand new video, but this is an older incident. Because I think we've seen this before. As soon as she went to drive away, it struck a memory. Okay, care. Here, hold on, Macy, get out. Here, I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave this running, but I gotta go turn the AC down a little bit. You guys ready? Let's continue. Let's get into some shit. All right. Here we go.
At 7:47 a.m., police were called about a break-in on Cap Street. A follow-up call reported a suspect vandalizing a police car, matching the description. The police quickly arrived and approached the suspect, but the situation escalated.
Pepper spray.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Has he got a weapon?
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Hampton suddenly advanced toward the police, attacking with a glass bottle.
Yeah.
Get on the ground! Get on the
That is such a bad choice to render aid to a fucking criminal. Yep. When he ends up dying, you're going to be named in that lawsuit for wrongful death and shit and rendering aid. And where you did something while you were rendering aid to cost him his life. You don't need that liability. It's always better to just stand there and watch him bleed. Wait for EMT. Wait for them to show up on scene. Let them do their job. We've done our job. Our job's complete. Let them do their job when they get there. Yeah, it's not pepper spray, so that's a good thing, I guess.
Hampton desperately tried to crawl toward the police, but was quickly restrained. Officers rushed to give first aid, while waiting for medics to transport both Hampton and the injured
Never do I
officers
give
to the
aid to a
hospital.
fucking criminal.
Yes, dude is shot. Take off his goddamn clothes, dude. Render aid.
Absolutely, Jordan.
Turn him over. Help him, man. Let's go.
War. Get down here. There you go. North Little Rock.
Spotting the silver Mustang with mismatched plates, Officer Booth prepared to pull it over, but immediately the driver fled. What could be hiding behind this sudden escape?
This looks familiar. This car does. I thought so. Sorry, this is a different video. Yeah, I remember this.
Into a sun.
That looked awful familiar.
21. Lucas Antonio Salas.
Oh, wait, I don't... Okay, there it is.
Prison, just
Okay.
for an expired license plate. On August 18th, 2021, Lucas Antonio Salas, 33 years old, was wanted for violating parole, carrying a weapon, fleeing, leading to a tense chase with law enforcement.
Lay down! Lay down!
Can you guys believe this? I never... Miss Bridge, I apologize. I did not know your front yard was going to be in our video. But there... This is before what it looked like before she mowed it today. Or yesterday. Yeah. This is like from her house. That little house you saw in the background. This is her front yard right here. Before she mowed it. I understand now why you mowed it, Miss Bridge. Wow.
Lay down! That's our target.
Hey, Macy girl.
Smedley, I'm gonna cross the creek.
Baby, she's up here. You gotta go outside? You gotta go potty? Okay. You gotta go potty? Baby, you can't get up here. Look, she's up here.
Get on the ground!
I can't have both of you in my lap.
Get on the ground!
Come here.
Yep.
No, I can't pick. Wow. Really? You little jealous little shit.
Get on the ground, now! Get on the ground! Bro, I'm gonna go hands on.
Whoa! Did you see that? He had a gun.
Get on the ground!
How did he not shoot that officer? Let's see, did somebody tackle him or push him?
When the police approached,
Yeah, they shot
Salas
him.
suddenly
Good.
drew a gun and fired. The
Piece
police
of shit.
immediately returned fire, hitting Salas, who died at the scene. A
Good.
Smith & Wesson handgun was found near where he fell.
Yeah, you gotta get down, baby. Here you go. Here you go, baby. You okay? Okay.
On the red Honda, the man recklessly kicked a police car in the middle of the busy street, turning the chase into chaos. He sped through traffic, forcing the police to call for backup.
No, Macy. No. Here, lay down in your bed. Lay down. Good girl. Wow.
He swerved into
Sure.
oncoming traffic,
Well, she's
narrowly
laying
missing a
down
pedestrian.
now.
And then the unimaginable
Good
happened.
girl.
He turned straight into the military police station yard.
Come here. Here's Kaylee. Here's a Kaylee girl. There's Kaylee. Say hi, Kaylee. Boy.
Vai bater, tá chutando a gente. Tá aí. Mete o buraco, mete o buraco.
The police were stunned, but they didn't hesitate. They immediately subdued the suspect despite his fierce resistance. The result, he was tackled and handcuffed on the spot.
Here we go, baby. Here we go. What are you doing? Lay down in your bed, baby.
On March 18th,
Back
in the
in your
parking
bed.
lot, the police confronted a man holding a knife advancing toward them. In just 3 seconds, the situation ended unexpectedly.
Will somebody else get some more less lethal?
Yeah, it was Brazil, I think.
Didn't work at all. Drop it. Drop it.
Yeah, I think so. He looks like a bear. Bridge. Wait, what just happened? I was looking at Brutus.
Drop it.
Yeah, them some big fucking lips. He told him to drop it. Dumbass. What do you think? He couldn't shoot you?
I got lethal. Somebody else get some more less lethal on this guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, when somebody's got a knife or a gun, you don't want less lethal. You want 100% lethal. His life does not matter. If he's going to come at police officers with a weapon, imagine what he's going to do to an innocent civilian. His life does not matter at this point. You don't want less lethal.
Didn't work at all.
Look at him. Where's he got, a knife?
Drop it. Drop it.
Like fucking Annie Oakley. I wanted to see him draw it from his Western holster. And that was, what, dude? No shit. He's trying to spray pepper spray, right? To blind him, get him on the ground. And he, all of a sudden, he does a Wild Bill Hitchcock move. Watch him. Watch. This is good. See, he's trying to do pepper spray. He got him. Left hand.
Officer Malcolm
Okay,
Miller,
that might have been a
veteran
Billy
with
the
22
Kid
years of
move.
experience, used his weapon and shot Riley Stevens. Despite the officer's efforts to save Stevens, he died at the scene.
The world's a better place. One more criminal off planet Earth.
Do you think the use of force was truly necessary in this situation? Comment
Yes.
necessary if you think so. Unnecessary.
Absolutely. Nobody told this fucking lame brain to walk around with a fucking knife or a gun. I think he's got a knife. I see it right above his head. And then walk towards officers with it. Of course, he should have been shot.
If you have a different view.
Oh, here
Are
it
you
is.
there?
Yes.
Okay, what's going on?
Well, there's this Mexican fellow, Hispanic fellow.
Can we say what it is? Hey, there's this piece of shit Mexican illegal dumbass in our country. Oh, yeah, and then you go from there. Then you tell the story.
I can't hear you at all. It was.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Are you at the Central?
Yeah, and this guy is headed
He's now walked down to Central Avenue. He's headed north towards Cuba Drive. He's got a backpack and it's full of beer. He's had a few too many.
Okay.
I don't know where he went. He must be in the vineyard down here now.
Yeah, Macy has just turned 6.
Gray, white T-shirt, black pants, tennis shoes, a black backpack. Yeah, he's still walking down Central, just about to Cuba Drive.
Okay. All right, we'll go check for him. Okay, thank you. Did he say anything, or did he?
No, he wasn't really bad. He could be trouble for himself, maybe.
Okay, you didn't see any weapons or anything, correct?
No, I didn't see any weapons, but I could tell his backpack was full of beer.
Okay. All right, we'll go check for him, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
A call that seemed simple at first, a man wandering, possibly drunk. But when the police approached and started asking questions, the initially calm demeanor suddenly turned into a tense situation no one saw coming.
How you doing, man? What you up to, man? Oh no, I'm sorry about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, what this deputy just did was so fucked up. Watch. See what he did? Okay. Gun's in the holster. His hand's not on his gun. He don't know what's in that back seat. He don't know what's in the front seat. And he walks up there, right, what we call in the line of fire. That's what they called it in police academy. They drilled us on it. During Officer Survival Week, they drilled us, never stand in the line of fire. And this officer just, I don't know where he was trained. Deputy Thong? Does Deputy Thong know that there's a courthouse that you can legally change your name? It's just a pretty easy process, too. My name used to be Buford Billy Bob McGillicuddy, and I changed it to Pat Patterson. Deputy Thong. Oh, he would put up with shit from me every fucking day with a name like Deputy Thong. Watch him, right in the line of fire. Not knowing that this guy has a... That's how fast it happens. The officer wouldn't be able to react. What you do is you see where the door handle is on the left side? You stand right there and you lean in. Hey, buddy, what's going on? And I got my hand on my weapon. So if he goes to move, that's all I got to do is just move out of his way. I'm not in the line of fire.
How you doing, man?
Watch. Wow.
What you up to, man? Oh no, I'm sorry about that. Let me lower down my music. No, my car
Yeah, thong to the right of me, thong to the left.
Right
here I am, back in the saddle again.
Yeah, so I was just kicking back, waiting until I see someone pass by so I can call. For sure. Got your ID on you, boss? My ID? Yeah.
As the police were verifying, the suspect suddenly changed. His gaze, demeanor, and then his actions.
How much did you drink today? Okay, just do it. Just do what the fuck you gotta do, man. Yeah, well, how much did you drink?
Deputy Thong.
You gotta do. Okay, so you didn't drink anything? Man, no. Alright, come inside the big man.
I'm telling you what, they haven't gotten the guy out of the car. They haven't patted him down. They don't know what's on the person. They don't know what's in the vehicle. These deputies are being way too lax. I've done it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not criticizing them thinking I'm all that in a bag of chips. I've done what they're doing. I never went into the line of fire. They drilled that and drilled that and drilled that into our head. I never stepped in the line of fire, but I've been very lax before. Everything seems all right. You just drop your guard. Hey, man, how you doing? And the next thing you know, they come out with a fucking knife or a baseball bat that's about that long, like a little billy club, or you just... I've done what they're doing. You don't do it.
That's perfect.
Exactly, Timothy. Timothy on Rumble said this is police work in a nutshell. Most of the time it's really calm until it isn't. And that's the problem. Us as police officers or deputies, we don't know when it's going to escalate.
Hey, don't reach, bro, don't reach!
Holy shit. Look how fast Thong got his little pea shooter out. Okay, I'm a little impressed with Thong. And he's on the phone.
Hey, don't reach, bro, don't reach! Good! Shots fired!
Light him up!
Shots fired!
The suspect suddenly acted. A shootout ensued and he was injured. In desperation, he climbed through the window to surrender, but was immediately restrained.
Hey, ma'am! Run! Ma'am, get back! She's injured. Fuck. Is she okay? Get her! Oh, fuck, dude. Hey, get out of the van now! Get him fucking out. There's someone injured back there. Back there.
That's the fucking driver, you dumbass. He jumped from the driver's seat. You didn't see him do it. I saw it. He jumped from the driver's seat into the back. And Thong thinks it's a passenger.
Get back! Get out, bud! Walk! Slowly! Come
Yeah,
out
just
there.
get him out and let him go. He's the passenger.
Hey, bro, come on! Hey! Come on! Slowly!
Great.
Hey! Don't fucking reach for that gun! Reach! Slowly open the door! Do not
Probably.
fucking reach for that gun! You will get fucking shot!
See, Cromwell, it's idiots like this is the reason they put instructions on a shampoo bottle. Yeah. Fucktards like this. Oh, there might be two people. Oh, no, I thought that was a sign. Never mind.
Shots fired.
Hello, all. Make sure to hit that
Get out the window!
bridger.
Get out the window now! Do not fucking reach for that gun! You will be shot! You're coming on the ground! On your fucking face!
I'm just going to say it. Jenny Craig has a warrant out for his arrest.
Now! You're coming out. Taser. Taser. Hit him with the taser, bro.
Thank you, Miss Bridge.
Hit him. Make sure nobody else in that vehicle. Clear that.
What do you think about the police's decision? Don't forget
Absolutely.
to like and subscribe to stay updated on the next video.
You alright? Yep. Are you shot? No, I'm not. Where's that gun?
On November 9th, 2024, the silver SUV suddenly reversed when approaching a checkpoint, then sped off at over 70 miles per hour. The chase began, with Koskinen tossing a suspicious object out of the vehicle as he raced through the quarry hills.
Yes, you can buy me a cup of coffee right there. There's the link. Ladies and gentlemen, never run from the police in a pickup truck, a motorcycle, unless it's really fucking fast, and a minivan. Just because you're a soccer mom doesn't mean you can outrun the police in a minivan. They're top heavy, easy to pit. Don't do it. I tried to tell her. Lynn Pierce. Who's Lynn Pierce? Hi, Lynn Pierce. Hi, Lynn. Hi, darling. Oh, it's a he. It's Grizzly Adams. Have a nice trip. Oh, this is Georgia Highway Patrol.
The TVI maneuver couldn't take down the
okay.
SUV, and in the chaos,
with a name like Lynn, your daddy must have named you and he was pissed. I'm just saying. Lynn. You should have demanded, hey, Mr. Lynn, Mr. Lynn, you should have demanded when you got 12, you wanted a more manly name like Shirley or Brenda. Fuck that Lynn name, Dad. I want Shirley. Yeah, I'm just trying to help. Yeah, the boy called suit.
the suspect
Holy
boldly climbed
shit.
through the window. Will he manage to escape?
Oh, okay. I thought he was sticking a gun out the window for a second. Ladies and gentlemen, look. Let's just go back just a second. Is it just me, or does this look like a fucking Looney Tunes skit, right? Like Jerry's chasing, Tom, and Tom's chasing Jerry. Yeah, it just feels like a Looney Tune the way the guy's hanging out, doing all the sign language and shit. Watch. Look. Oh my God, Miss Bridge. Don't pit him. Okay, now you can pit him. Pit him. Pit him. Not this way. Not this way. Okay, that'll work. Just run him right up. Just scoot him right off the fucking road with that little pregnant skateboard. I'm not even driving, man. The AI is driving.
The driver kept fleeing recklessly. Officers didn't hesitate. They launched a pit maneuver, slamming the vehicle onto the shoulder. He tried to dodge it, but there was no escape. The outcome was clear. Marijuana, fentanyl, and syringes were found. He apologized, claiming he panicked because he was out on bond. In the end, it wasn't the drugs that got him caught. It was the fear. Could fear be a reason to lessen responsibility, or is it just an excuse to avoid it? What do you think? On May 3rd, 2020, while responding to a fight, Sergeant Green and Officer Valdez confronted Leon, a suspect attempting to steal a car.
Hey, this guy, watch out for this guy. Get up! Get on the ground! No! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Did you have a gun?
Get on the ground!
You're a fucking idiot. You don't use a beanbag when somebody's got a gun. Oh, is that a knife? Okay, then you can use a beanbag at this distance.
Leon became increasingly agitated, forcing the police to fire 2 beanbag rounds to subdue him. However, instead of stopping, Leon charged directly at the officers.
Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop it! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
They can call those beanbag rounds, but those are gunshots.
When all measures failed, the officers were forced to fire real rounds. Leon died after being transported to the hospital.
Good.
A domestic dispute escalated into a deadly threat due to the sharp weapon
The
and
world's a
aggressive
better
behavior.
place.
A tense chase stretched through residential areas, construction zones, and commercial streets. And then, what no one expected finally happened.
Hey, Timothy, don't forget to sub to or follow me on Rumble. Give me a follow over there, buddy. I can use all the follows I can get. And everybody hit the thumbs up over on Rumble and YouTube, please. It helps.
first pit maneuver failed, the second
That
caused
was
the
a
suspect's
double
bumper to fly off.
suplex.
But he still wouldn't stop, accelerating to flee. The chase tore through residential areas, ran through intersections, with danger just
Knocking down people's mailboxes, running through people's backyard. Got a broad in the car, and that's kidnapping. Okay, thank you, Timothy. Appreciate it, buddy. Oh, wow, that's cool. Where'd you get the hearts in the green? That's pretty cool. Is that on Rumble? I don't know that much about Rumble. But guys, remember, on YouTube, right below this video, you'll see the clip button. It's scissors, like you're playing rock, paper, scissors type shit, but it's scissors. And it says clip on the button. Clip, give it a name, make it 60 seconds, and share it. Anytime, which is most of the time, that I do something stupid or say something crazy, clip it for me, please. I'm gonna clip this one. I just want to see how it.
Are you okay?
I'm trying it. I'm just seeing where else I can put it. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay. I just practiced with it and did a clip.
The chase entered
Country
a construction
girl!
zone, hitting an orange barrel, with dust everywhere and...
Country girl, this is for you, darling. I appreciate you coming in. Wait. Jordan! Wow! Thank you, buddy. Ha ha. Wiggle that ass. Not you, Jordan, her. I wasn't talking to you, Jordan. I was talking to her. Just saying. And this for you, country girl. Man, did you see the boots on those ladies? I mean, that's all I was looking at was the boots.
And almost zero visibility. But neither stopped. Speeding
I was
through
blessed
railroad
today,
tracks,
so you should be
industrial
blessed
areas,
too.
And commercial.
Thank you, Jordan, very much. I really, really appreciate the support on the channel. I have no idea. Thank you, sir. You pervert. Triple was looking at the jeans. Wow. I thought you'd be too busy eating a Hot Pocket.
Streets, accelerating with each second.
The window screen, yeah. I opened my lips for chocolate and wine. I don't care about the chocolate and wine. I'm only thinking about the Skittles. Miss Bridge, the Skittles. Oh, Pizza Hot Pocket? Okay. I got it. Oh, there it is. That's how you're getting it. I see it at the bottom now on Rumble. The green light and the green heart. Yeah, I got it.
entrance right, Super Stadium. Right up South Street, southbound.
Correct. Bobby's definitely going to be taking that shit away, Miss Bridge. Punch him further into that
car veered
tree.
into a side path, and a precise pit maneuver sent the vehicle into the bushes, stopping just next to a large tree. The police moved in quickly to subdue him, and the journey of paying for his recklessness began. And in the next video, you'll step into an even more intense, reckless, and unbelievable situation. A call about a stolen truck, and instantly Miami-Dade turned into a racetrack. What happens next, you won't believe.
Okay, I got to go to the little girl's room. And Lynn, that was not a shot at you either, buddy. That wasn't a shot at you. Okay? But I got to go to the little girl's room. I'm going to leave this running. I'll be right back.
On September 11th, 2024, the truck sped through a residential area, hitting a civilian vehicle before fleeing at 79 miles per hour. Officer Silva attempted a Piet maneuver, but it failed. The chase continued, with the tension rising minute by minute.
So far, I'm just with Hialeah, getting to Okeechobee Road now, from 79th Avenue. Southbound on Okie, approaching the Palmetto. Looks like we're going to be going Palmetto South, 23. It's a white work van, white work van. All right, South River Drive.
The truck swerved through the streets, dodging the police. The speed increased rapidly, and the direction kept changing, making it impossible for officers to catch up. He drove like a criminal with no fear left.
Look around and find out going down right here. See, I know what FAFO means. I learned that from Dan Bongino.
North River Drive, passing 74, going southbound. High traffic, up 79 miles an hour. And not yet, lost in 23. It's a residential. Southbound, passing 72nd. All right, we're going now on 72nd.
Never run in a freaking van, you idiot. Don't run the damn trooper over. You see that? He almost ran him over.
In the final moment, the second pit maneuver took down the truck, sending it into the median and bringing it to a halt. 3 criminals rushed out of the vehicle, but K9 Gunner wasn't letting anyone escape. Within seconds, all were arrested.
I know what kind of night this is gonna be. Especially if we got Skittles, Lynn. I mean, talking about me and Bridge. The Skittles is the key.
In Arkansas, the driver of the F-150 tried to shake off the police, but just minutes later, everything took a sudden turn. On October 24th, 2024, in Arkansas, the Ford F-150 sped through the crowded traffic at a reckless pace. The ASP officers quickly realized that if they didn't act fast, disaster would be inevitable.
So what do you, is to get you connected with her on how she did it? Oh, I don't want to create my own emojis. I'll pay somebody to do it, but I don't want to do it. I'm not artistic. Only when it comes to a detailed butt massage am I artistic. That's my limit. I'm not even good with crayons, Miss Bridge. There is that. I don't want to do it.
The truck sped recklessly through heavy traffic, weaving dangerously. But the final pit brought everything to a halt. The vehicle flipped, smoke and dust filled the air, ending the escape in utter chaos.
You know what? I was just fixing to say, at these speeds, if he pits that truck, it's going to flip.
TBI, roll over 216.
Hey, Lynn, look to the right of the truck. There is a free tire right there in the road. All you have to do is be there. Absolutely free, man. What a deal.
Show me your hand! Hand! Show me your fucking hand!
What would I do for a Klondike bar? You can keep the Klondike bar. Give me the Skittles and I'll show you what I can do. Or what I would do. How about that? Whatever creams your Twinkie, Miss Bridge.
The suspect gave up, surrendering right on the spot. The police pulled each person out with cries of pain and denials echoing.
That looked like a Saturday Night Live skit, didn't it?
Everyone was subdued.
Hey, go grab him.
Get off of it. Now get out on it. On the ground.
Yes, sir, I didn't do anything.
Who else is in the car? Get out. I'm 10-4, start to let my car out. Roll over.
Now, let me tell you this. We always handcuff all the passengers that's in a vehicle that ran from us until we get to the bottom of everything. And if this guy doesn't have any outstanding warrants, if he wasn't involved in anything, they didn't switch drivers and all that shit, he's going to be let go anyway. He'll be uncuffed. He's just being detained right now until we can get to until they can get to the bottom of what happened, what's going on, why did he run? I know why he ran. He wanted to get away. But the passenger will be let go unless he has outstanding warrants.
Step out, okay, well, we're going to handle that. But we're going to get
I'm just going to say it, Miss Bridge. I think the Klondike bar is an ice cream, and I think that'd be way too cold for your butt cheeks. So let's just stick with the Skittles without the Klondike bar. You can eat the Klondike bar. I mean, did I say that out loud? That's just what I was thinking. Okay? I plead innocent of all charges, Miss Bridge. I was just thinking that. I didn't really say that. You forget I am certified, trained on the Heimlich maneuver. You're talking to a trained professional. Yeah, me too, Cromwell. Same here.
This guy's running. He's approaching Red Hill. There he
Oh,
goes.
really? I've never had one of those.
Officer's ready there for him.
A chase like GTA, but this is real life.
Frozen
The
bananas.
suspect swerved,
That don't
ran
even
red
sound
lights,
good.
and entered oncoming traffic. The police stayed close, but he grew more reckless. Then, suddenly, everything spiraled out of control.
To the street, and as he comes
You know,
into
I've
the
seen those
intersection
at the
here, red
state
light,
fair
he goes across
before.
lane.
The
There he
banana,
goes,
the
wrong
chocolate
side.
covered bananas.
Traffic
Yeah,
here's gonna go
I've seen
full right by
those.
those cars there and continue southbound.
Never had one, but I've seen them.
We don't know if there's anybody else in the vehicle, but look at, there's the couple units that are getting involved in the that shoulder to get around all this heavy traffic. He's got traffic for miles and miles, and he's got a car there. Oh, he just clipped. And then certainly can make its way. But he's going through some construction cones there. Wow, very dangerous. And I don't know if there's any Caltrans up ahead, but oh, he just hit that car. Ugh, terrible, terrible situation for that driver. Yeah, unsuspecting. Yeah, he's no. Ugh.
They ought to be able to shoot this piece of shit, destroying all that property, putting everybody's life in danger.
He might be carjacking. He might be
Wow.
doing carjacking here.
Yeah, of course he is.
He's getting out. He went into the back seat for something. His car is smoking, so no, he's going to take off. I thought for a moment there that he might try
Why
to
you call
park
me
the
a
apartment
fucktard,
complex.
baby
He's gonna
girl?
push his way through, and he's got another car. He's got trouble right there. How's he going to get around this? Oh, he's getting out. No, he's going to go. He's carjacking that vehicle. It looks like it's a female.
The suspect's car was
Oh,
smoking
shit.
as he dragged a woman out, pushed her into the street, and stole her car amidst a panicked crowd. Ignoring the danger, he kept fleeing, crashing into cars and driving the wrong way.
Get that piece of shit.
Terrible. That man's gotta
Watch
get
the
out there.
door.
He could get squeezed right there. He needs to back off and just let this guy take that vehicle. Look out. Wow, this is a terrible situation. They're hot on his track. There's the officer coming into the screen. Yeah, so now he's going to come back.
Miss Bridge, we're not keeping score, but it appears that I won round one.
Back out, and it looks like the officers are getting ready up ahead.
Just saying, there is that.
Getting out of the way. They could be hitting him in there. Oh, no, he went right through that intersection. So turn pocket, he's got some room to go there. No, he's got another car. He's going to have to jump the center divider. There he goes, jumping the center divider into oncoming traffic. And that's going to be a left turn.
Lead poisoning would end this piece of shit. Putting everybody's life in danger, carjacking, jerking a woman out of... Yeah, lead poisoning would do it. About 16 rounds of lead poisoning.
Hopefully it was just a woman there, but this is still westbound on Michelson. And, oh, look at him, hard on the brakes there.
No, it's a detailed butt massage. It doesn't have anything to do with fast or... Yeah, it'd take about an hour and a half. That's about it.
Even picked up some sparks. He's going right through the...
He drove up onto the grass shoulder,
Keep the
sparks
brake
flying
on.
as the car was heavily damaged and showing
See,
signs
now he's
of losing a
damaged the
tire.
woman's car.
And then
Like he,
Yeah, you have to pace
yeah, looks like
yourself.
he might be on a rip now. Oh, no, he's going to hit that car. Oh, man, he just sideswiped that car there on the right-hand side. That's that right rear. Oh, he's going to get out again. He's got his door open. Oh, man, so dangerous.
He's looking for another car to carjack.
Oh, he hit right up on the grass and continues on. This is Von Carmen, I think. Oh, he's at 8 o'clock, Patrick. 8 o'clock.
Now, I just want everybody to imagine this same chase in the state of Arkansas, or let's say Louisiana. It wouldn't have went on this long at all.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. He's out on foot now. He's trying to run, and he's running up this hill. He's going 10 o'clock, Patrick. 10 o'clock. Keep it coming around. It's a business complex, business area. He's got the dog coming at him. The dog takes him down right there. 12 o'clock, Patrick. 12 o'clock. The dog got him. The dog made the tackle right before he got into that business complex.
just seconds later, a K9 unit surged forward,
Good.
taking
Like
him down
that son
on
of
the
a
grass.
bitch.
From collision to arrest, everything wrapped up in a tense 4 minutes.
Yeah, that figures. Yeah, punch that piece of shit in
A
the
chaotic
face.
night began when a drunk, unclothed woman sped through crowded streets. No one had time to react.
Lynn, you might be like me, but when they say an unclothed woman, I'm just hoping they're talking about somebody that's been going to the gym for years and watches what she eats. Let's hope. Let's hope that she doesn't just have a skinny voice, but yeah.
On January 15th, in a quiet neighborhood, a car swerved aimlessly. Behind it, a patrol car followed silently until a sudden turn of events shattered the calm.
Shattered the calm. Sounds like a news reporter. It shattered the calm. I wouldn't have thought of that. That'd have been some crazy shit to put on an incident report. I arrived on the scene and the calm was shattered. Great effects for court.
South on Warren.
And fucking speed bumps. Remember, speed bumps were installed so parents don't have to parent their kids. God, that's fucking nasty as hell. Jeez.
Oh, fucking taste. Come here.
The woman staggered into the bushes but was pulled out. Drunk, she cursed, begged, and then tried to flirt with the officers. In the end, she was...
That's what we're witnessing right now.
Stop talking.
I don't have no STDs.
Stop talking.
I swear.
Stop talking.
Fucking. Get out.
Stop. Stop.
I will fuck you. Get out. Please.
Shit, come on, baby. I will fuck you. Just take this cut. I will fuck you. I think I just threw up in my mouth.
Stop.
I can't.
Down there. Turn around.
I'm drunk. You already got me down. Seriously, go through. Like, I will fuck you. Like, I have no excuse. Let me go. Just say
If you were the officer, how would you...
Yes, I've dealt with this before. Yes, women will give it up over a little speeding ticket. No shit. The stories I could tell.
Did you handle this woman? With tolerance or...
Are you kidding, Trooper? She's black. That's enough right there. Oh my God, man. Calm down. Ooh.
Decisiveness.
please. I need to get back to my...
That's nasty. God, that's nasty. Okay, right there. All right, guys. I can't believe it. I didn't know it was possible in the beginning, but we actually made it through. We made it through another Saturday night of Night Cops bullshit. Yep. Another one in the history books.